Rice fields in Japan. Let's do it. So as you saw on, I think it was my second to last video, had to do some maintenance around here. And this is one of our rice fields. And today, while I was in the cafe, the boys had to fix this pipe. That went all the way along here, and I'll show you some photos later on in the video. But the main purpose of this video is I want to show you the actual rice. There's some people who want to see the rice, but this is where I cut all along here and all along the bank a few days ago, and the rice is looking really lovely. At the moment, our automatic watering system, the gate's shut down. Water's not getting in, gets re-diverted back along into the water run. So anyway, I'll give you a close-up on the rice. So at the moment there's no seeds, and we're right in the middle of summer, so we'll be harvesting late October, early November, I think. But there's very little weed. There's just a few, but not too bad at the moment. So I'll just take you around here and you can have a look at the whole little rice field. And this is where I also cut, so we're able to walk. But the rice has got a nice height, it's looking healthy, and absolutely no disease at all. It's lush. So this is our other little setup. Solar panel. It's got a camera, so anywhere in the world you can take a picture of the rice field and have a look, and also open and shut the gate on your Apply. Anywhere in the world on your smartphone. So just about there I fell straight in, and looks like the rice has come back up. But it's looking good, isn't it? So here, it looks like they just forgot to plant, that's all. So today I was in the cafe, 30-degree day in front of the wood-fired oven. Not my best day at all, it's so hot. But the boys had to fix this pipe, because the only issue you have when you've got the automatic watering system is you get clogs. And as you see, I've been grass cutting, but I'm not the one who caused that. That would have been caused further up. So the grass clippings get into the water, into the water run, comes into the rice fields where we take it, and it got clogged. So they had to pull the pipes up and unclog them and put them back together. So that took a couple of hours, and they're full of water, so they're heavy. So it took a few guys, and I'll show you the photos now. So here we are, we've got the boys fixing up the pipe. So tough going in the sun, isn't it? And rejoining them back up. So here's our water run, and we take from here under the road, and these are the pipes. So this needed to be maintained. It's probably not such a big job if it's not in 30-degree heat. But these are the things you got to do if you've got a little tumble, and we've made it as efficient as possible with the automatic watering system. But you can't get away from this sort of stuff. Always happens. People cutting their grass, could be sticks, leaves, could be anything. You could have a big wind and the water run is full of leaves or something, and everybody gets it. So it's not totally hands off, but you can just make life a bit easier. So I'll take you into the next one. I've got two more after this if you want to stick with the video. I'll show you the other two, which are much larger. But this is the one I also cut during the week. And it's awesome, isn't it? Look. No disease. Looking good. The boys had to fill the rice fields right up because it was just so hot. And the thing about rice fields is the water is to cool the ground down. So if you've got cool ground, it cools the plant down. So a lot of people think it's mainly for hydration, but it's actually for cooling. And that's why the coolest areas with the coldest water produces the best rice. So Niigata, more places up further north, they get a premium for their rice because it tastes so much better because of the cold water. So anyway, I'll take you down to the other two, and we'll see what they're like. So these are our other two rice fields. People have been with the channel for a while. They've seen it in all different conditions, but I've got to clean all this stuff up. A lot of mowing along the banks along here, and it was just too hot last week, but this is going to be a job for this week, and I might do it tomorrow depending how I feel. But at the moment I've got a bit of a sore back from standing in front of that oven all day. But this rice field looks very similar. So a few small plants that are not doing well, but everything's looking nice height, nothing's fallen over, and it's got a nice colour. It doesn't look like any disease, and weeds in between the rows, I can't see too many, so it's looking good as well. But anyway, all this is in my future all the way around. So same system. Mobile phone lifts the gate. This has a sensor, tells you how deep the water is. Lots of different data. The temperature of the water, temperature of the ground, temperature of the air, all that sort of stuff. So as you see, I've got a lot of work to do here. And onto the second rice field. So this is our largest one. We call this D Tumbo. Got to do around here as well. That bank is looking terrible. Got the smaller one. But it's looking good. I'm just an amateur, but it looks pretty good to me. When I do a video cleaning all this stuff up, I'll show you the other fail-safe drain that we have on this side alongside the houses, which is pretty cool. So they don't get flooded out in heavy rains. So I've been talking about farming a lot, and especially the Japanese government wanting more farmers, and they're getting rice in now from America, just because of the rice shortages that they've had. So I always encourage my viewers to, if they've got a desire to move to Japan, is come out to the rural areas, set up here. There's lots of opportunities. And the thing about rice is the Japanese like their own rice. They're used to Japanese rice. It has a different taste. So the imported rice is still top quality, but there's a difference, and the Japanese can taste it. So if you've been eating bread all your life and you're used to a certain type of bread, and then all of a sudden another bread comes on or another flour comes into the market, you'll automatically know. And most consumers will always buy what they know and buy what they like. So people with money will always buy the Japanese rice first here. And it's good. It's probably the best rice in the world. At the moment, I've got one guy I teach English to, and he's going to grow what's called upland rice. So upland rice is rice that's not grown in a paddy. So it's not grown in water. So it's just grown in a field, and pretty much like wheat's grown. And he's going to start growing that next year and see how it goes. So a lot of rice that's consumed around the world is upland rice as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, and I'm going to have a taste of it. And if it's all right, I might grow it myself. So I'm going to head back home. So I thought I'd do an update on the rice field for people who are interested in the rice. But getting back to foreigners that want to move to rural Japan, this is just a thing that you can do. It doesn't matter what crops, but rice is a good one, because the market here, people are used to Japanese rice and they don't have enough farmers. So it's not like you need to find the customer. The customer's already here and they want your product. So it's not like you can't sell the stuff, and you can sell the stuff yourself. You can sell it through various means. So you can still add value and do other things. You can open up a restaurant and use your own rice and use your own ingredients. That's what I do. I grow my own vegetables. That's what I use on my pizzas, tomato sauce. Obviously you can't do this year round, but it can help cut costs down and produce better products. So you can always value add, grow your own rice and grow other stuff, and you can have a cafe and whatever, you know. It's not just straight selling. You can always think outside the box a little bit. You can open up your own little rice ball shop. If you've got good quality rice balls are a cheap snack on the go. A nice little rice ball stand somewhere where there's high traffic area. You don't need to have a cafe, just rent a little shop somewhere and have a little onigiri shop. There's lots of things you can do, and you can increase your margins by growing your own stuff. So it's not a one-way thing where you just grow one thing and that's it. You can value add and do other things. So the thing with rice farming is you're not doing it every day. You have your harvest time, which is busy. You have your planting time, which is busy. And between that time, you're just maintaining. You're not really spending a whole lot of time at all. So that's when you can do your other business endeavors. So it's not just the one thing. You can have a mixed farming business where you do rice, you do wheat, you do honey, you do lots of different things. It's not just the one trick thing. And you can have your little shops and your festival stands. There's lots of things you can do. it's up to your imagination and your knowledge and of the area you're going to move into and where the people are and what they want. There's a lot of things you've got to think about, but it's not just boring. There's lots of things you can do out here. So my original idea was to grow my own wheat to make my own flour for my pizzas, and I tried one variety 18 months ago and the customers didn't like it. So this year I might try a couple of different varieties, just small batch, and see what happens. But when your core customer base doesn't like the flour in the pizza, you just have to get rid of that dream. Don't keep going with it. If the customer doesn't like it, move on and find something else. So I buy my own flour, but I really wanted to grow my own, but that variety was not the one. So it's something I'm thinking about at the moment, and it's an ongoing thing. Taste may change in the future as well. You never know. So anyway, that's the rice field video. And as always, hope you like the video.
Let's go.